is 2026. Welcome to this week's vlog. It is Friday. I meant to update yesterday. Could have updated yesterday. But there was a lot going on. So it is the 2nd of January. And welcome to this week's vlog. New year, new vlog. Yeah, yesterday was good though. I overdid it. I'm in a lot of pain. Oh, we're sliding again. I don't know why my tripod keeps doing this. What was I talking about? Oh, yesterday. My parents came over. Aiden had work. I did not. My parents came over. They helped me with some things. My air filters got replaced. My AC works again. My air filters got replaced because that needed to happen. And my they installed the bidet. Dad installed the bidet for me. Broke down some boxes for me. I'm such a princess. And then also Dad hung up the stuffed animal net. So I have 2 stuffed animal nets in this room for my squishmallows. But there were squishmallows in the formerly guest bedroom, now nursery. And since the bed that's in there is still in there, I just had the squishmallows on there. But they needed to move because you couldn't like sleep in there with the amount of squishmallows that were on top of the bed. So we got the net, the stuffed animal hammock thing hung up. And it's cute. It's really cute. The nursery's coming along really well, actually. I also got like the mattress and sheets in. Aiden's sister ordered that for us. Thank you to her. That was one of the big things that we had left. We had one more big thing, and it is the playpen, the pack and play, because it has a bassinet built in and then a changing table built in. Bitch. So that's exciting because the bassinet also comes out. So we can like take it into the living room and that kind of thing, so he can sleep in a secure spot without us having to hold him. Alright, anyway, new year, new me. I revealed the gender of my child. You're still not ever getting his name, but I'm tired of trying to filter out what the baby's gender is. So, assigned sex at birth anyway. His gender, who knows? Sorry, the Roomba needed to clear itself out. That's some other things that I did. Yesterday. I fixed the Roomba. It was having some issues. I fixed it. And then I let it run like deep cleaning schedules in the kitchen and the living room and the hallway and the guest bathroom. I washed all the rugs, the little rugs, not our big rug. And then I mopped, well, I Swiffered. I wanted to mop, but I Swiffered because it was easier. I Swiffered, and I did some general tidying, and I Swiffered just like spaces that really needed it. And I like took all of the like random things in the kitchen out before the Roomba ran. So like the trash can, the bar stools that we have in there, the rugs I went ahead and removed so that the Roomba could get any of the like things, surface level things, and then I went in and swept stuff up, or also mopped, little Swiffered. Mopping and Swiffering are very different, in case you guys wondered. So yeah, it was really productive. And then I got 40% into Out There Screaming, which is the short story collection that Jordan Peele helped edit. I'm enjoying it. It's interesting. There are a few stories that suck. But then there's some that are really good. So I got about 40% into it. The reading plan today is to finish The Good Mother Myth, which is a nonfiction book about the weird societal standards that we have for mothers and like the ones that we hold for ourselves that we internalize really heavily. And then also, I want to get 50% into Out There Screaming. I also would like to get 50% into Interesting Times by Terry Pratchett. I don't know if I'm going to manage that one. But at least 25%. But if I can get 50%, that would be even better. Because it's going to be due soon. So, at the library. So, yeah. My hold for the Oleander Sword audiobook came in too. All of my holds are coming in like when I'm not ready for them yet, and I don't want to suspend the hold because of Libby's whole like forever suspension, because then when you take it out of forever suspension, you might have to wait 2 weeks, and that does not work with my life. So then I'm just like rushing my reading and like moving things around to make it work, and it is pissing me the fuck off. I hate this Libby change. It is very frustrating as somebody who like plans their reading the way that I do. It's insufferable. Also, Libby is implementing some AI features, and I wish they fucking wouldn't. I wish they fucking wouldn't. I hate that shit. I truly, we are in the end times. I hate AI. I hate this shit. I do. I actually think that the theme for Clear Your Shit next year for the big one is going to be anti-AI because I'm so fucking over this. And I'm over it's like acting like it's normal and fine and cool and chill that we're just destroying the planet. So because you're too lazy to fucking read an article. That's crazy. Stop eating my tape. Anyway, that's the plan for today. I am going to, I don't know, I'm going to go so that I can get going on reading and stuff, but I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Monday the 5th. Sorry about the Roomba running. If you can hear it. Sometimes you can't, so I don't really know. Like when I edit it, I can't hear it, so I don't. I don't know, gang. Hi, how we doing? I did not get as far as I wanted to in any of the things I was reading. Solid, solid, solid. I mean, I did for Friday, but then after Friday I didn't get any further into anything. I'm currently about 80% into Interesting Times by Terry Pratchett. I'm enjoying it. It's actually really fun. I have about 2 hours left in that, which 3 times speed, so 40 minutes maybe. And then I also, no, I only got 50% into Out There Screaming. I'm just really struggling to get through it. I think it might just be because I'm not feeling short stories right now. I don't know, but that's where I'm at on that. I'm just like, I don't care. I don't think I care. So, a little bit of a struggle there. I am going to need, no, I'll talk about that in a second. For the reading plan today, it is to finish Interesting Times 100%. And then I'd like to get 75% into Out There Screaming. And then I'd also like to get 50% into the Oleander Sword. Either 50% into the Oleander Sword or 100% into Out There Screaming. I'll take either at this point. Whichever one happens. Because either one would get me back up to my, like, planned schedule. So, cool. What else? What was I going to say? I was going to say something about reading things, and I straight up don't remember what I was going to say, so cool. Yeah, I don't remember. Pregnancy carpal tunnel is a bitch, so I have not gotten very far into my baby blanket that I'm working on. I'm going to try to do 10 rows a day and just, like, not push myself to do too much. And I also made punch cards. A lot of people are making punch cards online, and I think they're interesting, like an interesting thing. A lot of my, like, goals for them, I pretty much set to be 10 weeks because I don't expect to be trying to do any kind of habits and shit after I give birth. So yeah, which, no pressure or anything, but that's like in 10 weeks, so terrifying. I have book club this week. I have a baby class this week. Next week is going to be much crazier too. I have a doctor's appointment, and I have a hair appointment, and I have my baby shower. It's going to be a whole thing. Not all of that is going to fall into the same vlog either, so that's interesting. Because of the way that I split them up. I think that's kind of it, though. I don't have a whole lot to talk about because I'm just very tired. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I'll talk to you guys later. Sorry for the short update. I'm tired. So, okay, thanks, bye. Hello, good morning. It is Tuesday the 6th. I am mostly rested, so I'll take it. Aiden didn't get home from work until like 1 a.m. That sucks. Also, sorry about the Roomba. It keeps getting stuck on my bar stools, and so then when I wake up in the morning it isn't done cleaning, so I have to like get up and deal with it. I think I might switch its like automatic cleaning time to a little bit later, just because we've been sleeping with the door open because we've been letting the cats sleep with us, because Tybalt really said New Year, New Me, and he's largely the reason we had to stop letting the cat sleep with us, because he was bad. But now he just sleeps, so, on top of us, so I don't know what's going on there, but sure. Yesterday, really productive day, especially for reading. Let's talk about that. I got 80% into the Oleander Sword, which is solid, very solid. I am enjoying it immensely, actually, which is strange, because I'm not really big on, like, it's epic fantasy, you know, like lots of political stuff is happening, but the magic in it is really intriguing, and I think that's what keeps me invested, is the magic and the way that the rules in the world works. There are points where it's like there's too many points of view for me, but I'm that way. I'm just picky. So, you know, it's fine. I did also finish the Terry Pratchett book I was reading, Interesting Times. 4-star read. I really, really enjoyed it. I thought that was a lot of fun. The Rincewind to Flower, kind of like bringing them back, was interesting. I like all of these like mini series within the entire Discworld series that we're getting. Someone in my comments, who I think might not watch my vlogs, I don't know, but somebody in my comments for where I was making myself read the worst books for me, was like, you should read the like longest series or something. And I was like, okay, so like when I looked it up, there is no like definitive longest series for one. But like if I wanted to do fantasy sci-fi, and it's longest as in like amount of books, not amount of words or pages, I get Discworld, which I have read before, but I'm in the middle of reading again, and Anne McCaffrey's Dragon Riders of Pern, which if you've been here since the beginning, you'd know. In 2020, I think I read all of the Dragon Riders of Pern. I think there's like 50 books or something. Like, it's crazy, the amount of books. And the short stories. Like, I read everything. And I don't regret it. I deeply enjoy those books. So, hoorah, you know. But anyway, that was a really good book. Interesting Times. I'm excited to continue reading the series next month. Yeah, I also finished Out There Screaming, which was edited by Jordan Peele. I enjoyed it a lot. Let me preface this. I enjoyed it a lot. I think I struggle with short story collections because so often there are so many really good stories, but then equal amounts of less good stories. And I don't mean that like to be a bitch or anything. There just is. It just is what it is. So there's that. I have managed to put together, no, we'll come back to that. I'll talk about that in a second. Let's talk about the reading plan for today. I want to finish The Oleander Sword, and then I'm going to start and finish The One by John Mars. This was a book jar pick. I actually accidentally picked The Family Experiment, and that's like the third book in a series. So I'm gonna read The One first, and then I'll read the rest of the series later so that things are fine and work out. I need to put the second book on hold, that reminds me, because I wasn't sure how I was gonna do that. Let's see. But yeah, that way I, cover my bases, do all of that. When I was planning my, so I'm gonna read The One. And I think that's it for today. I think that's my entire plan for the day, because The One is kind of a longer book. Yeah. Some of the things I have planned here don't make any sense, like how I did it, so I'm just gonna move some stuff around so that makes more sense. Okay. I was looking for a contemporary book. Back to that. I was looking for a contemporary book, and I was like, I don't know. So I actually made use of Storygraph's recommendations, and I found one that I think will be interesting. Do I know for sure that it's contemporary? It says it's contemporary. It also said it's horror. I'm gonna pretend it's contemporary to match my I need to read one of every genre goal. Sorry about it. Crochet wise, I got 10 more rows into the baby blanket, so that's good. She's coming along, the panel that I'm working on, rather. She's coming along quite nicely. There's a lot of color changes involved in this, so she's coming along quite nicely. I actually got over 10 rows because my hand was feeling okay. And the crazy thing is, it's my hand, it's not my wrist. Like, I've had my wrist hurt before when crocheting. This is my hand, which is so strange for me. And then I also did get a little bit further into the book blanket. So this is where I need to sew these parts on. Oh, sorry, this is the top. I don't know what's happening. Yeah. So this is where this is at. I quite like it. Don't hate it. A little messy, but that's where this is at. What else? I got all of the Christmas decor taken down yesterday. Really proud of myself for that. And I did a lot of cleaning around the house that needed to be done. Really proud of myself for that. Does that mean my back is killing me today? Yes. But it's fine. It'll be fine. But I think that's gonna be it. This was a long update. This vlog is already long because I have long B-roll and stuff. My bad. I'm gonna keep filming B-roll though, so I'm gonna film like 2 or 3 videos this week too. Although it's the other thing, I filmed my 2025 book blanket update, edited it, uploaded it. I'm gonna film my February TBR, my top books and bottom books videos, and then possibly my maternity leave video. We will see, but that's the plan. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna go for real now. Hope you guys are having a great day. Okay, thanks, bye. Hello, good morning. It is Wednesday, the 7th. I didn't film yesterday. I went to do my lunch, and I registered that my feet and ankles were obscenely swollen. So I promptly got on the couch to work from the couch so that my feet could be propped up. I have put my compression socks on, so this should be less of an issue today, hopefully. I think I just need to remember, like when I'm not trying to be cute, to just wear my compression socks. The other issue is it's really hard to put them on. It's really hard to put them on, so, you know, here we are. Let's talk about reading. Let's talk about what I read today or yesterday. I did finish the Oleander Sword. Sorry, my pets are being insane. I did finish the Oleander Sword. 4-star read. I really enjoyed it. I thought the magic, the expansion of how the magic works was really good. And then I really liked the dynamics at the end and the way that some of the politics come through at the end. To be fair, I still struggle a little bit with like very political plot lines. This is just something that I personally struggle with, because I'm dumb. Hope this helps. No, it's not that I'm dumb. It's just that I struggle. I also started and finished The One by John Mars, which does have a Netflix series that I think I've watched. And I enjoyed the book a lot, like actually way more than I expected. I didn't expect to enjoy it at all, so there's that. But I did. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. It has many, many characters that you're following, and I think that both helped and hurt the book itself, because some of the characters I was more interested in than others, and it made me want to skip chapters. I didn't skip chapters, but it made me want to. It posits a lot of questions, moral questions, relationship and romantic questions. Is true love genuinely a gene that happens in our brains and bodies? How does that work from a science level? What does that have to do with things like attraction, gender, that kind of thing? I found it really interesting. I enjoyed it a lot. A solid, like, sci-fi dystopian future, near future, not necessarily dystopian, but kind of dystopian, but like sci-fi romance almost. I don't know. Sorry to editing me, because I know my face was just like right under the book that whole time. I'm so sorry. But yeah, overall, I did enjoy it. I had fun reading it, so yeah, I'm hyped to read the rest of the series, or like the rest of the little trilogy, so we'll see. Today's reading plan, though, is to get 50% into The Lotus Empire, which is the last book in the Tasha Suri trilogy that I'm reading. And then I also want to finish, start and finish this book, Starfire. It's a graphic novel. I've read all of the ones up to this point. Yeah, I've read all of the ones up to this point. I don't know what to tell you. I didn't realize they came out with the last book too, so that's interesting. There's a lot of DC comics in this style that I really would like to read, but I'm not like a huge comics collector. I really need to organize my books too, because I think that would help. Anywho, I What else? Crochet wise, I did manage to get 10 more rows into my baby blanket. I am hopefully going to finish the baby blanket panel today, which just means I have a few left. They're more like banners or side panels or something, I think is what they are. Side borders. I just have a couple of those left to make. I have 5 of them left to make, but they are smaller, so slightly easier to make than this, what I'm currently making. And what I'm currently making has a lot of color changes, and I think that's also getting me pretty good. So the plan is to finish the deer panel that I'm currently working on, and once I do that, I might start the next one. I probably won't though, because I'm trying to be much more mindful with my hands. And then, what else? There was something else. Oh, I am going to try to film today. I'll need to do my makeup, but I'm going to try to film today because I haven't yet. And then I'm going to try to edit at least one of the videos. Realistically, I need to film 4 videos this week. Why am I like this? So I'm hoping that I sort that out. This update isn't long because I am drained. So that's it. I will talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Hello, good morning. It's Thursday the 8th, which means hopefully you know the drill by now. We'll be closing the vlog out here. I just finished the Lotus Empire. I'm gonna put that in there. Let me get this a little bit. But I did finish the Lotus Empire. I'm going to put it there just now, like 2 seconds ago. So let me review it real quick. It's probably going to be 4 stars based on what I just put in. Let's see. 4 stars. I honestly, it was a wonderful conclusion to the story. I thought that it was well written. I thought that the characters were wonderful. It was a lot of fun to, not fun, but it was like tragic and interesting to see our 2 like sapphic main characters and their dilemma, their dynamic, their frustration with one another. I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. I finished Starfire yesterday, and it was good. I think that the Ehlers-Danlos representation was a little heavy-handed, and I get to say that because I have Ehlers-Danlos. It just was very repeatedly in your face, and I didn't love that very much. Not like in your face, it just was like, I don't know, I didn't love that Starfire pre-becoming a superhero was painted as this like weak and annoying character with Ehlers-Danlos. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I am excited to read Teen Titans Together when that comes out. It isn't out yet, which is a little bit crazy. Yeah, I think that's everything I finished. I started Little House in the Big Woods, which is a childhood reread for me. Here she is. This is my actual childhood copy of this book. Bless. I started that. Big font, pictures, it's fine. It's okay. It's just okay. The writing is stilted, but also it's a children's book, so I don't know. But the writing is pretty stilted. I think I probably only enjoyed it for the historical aspects of it if I'm thinking child me, who's a little weirdo, so. I also got so much filming done yesterday. I filmed my TBR for February. I filmed the top books and the bottom books, and then I also filmed my maternity leave. I edited the TBR video and the top books video and uploaded them, so they're done. So today, I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen today because I'm going to tell you in next week's vlog. And then I also got pretty far into the book blanket, into the baby blanket. I finished the last large panel. All that's left are the side panels, and I need to make 5 of them and then sew things together. So we're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. So I think that's going to be it though for this. So I will see you guys next week. Okay, thanks, bye.